Rachel Zegler, widely seen as one of the most controversial actresses of our time, is in the middle of yet another dramatic and frankly entertaining meltdown, following the massive backlash that's all but shut down her Hollywood career before it could even gain momentum. She's returned once more, going full scorched earth on anyone who dared criticize the outrageous things she's said over the last couple of years. Clearly, she's not taking it well, and it shows. Oh, and let's not forget, she's also made some wildly bizarre and flat out false claims in the midst of all this, which we'll be unpacking and exposing in full detail. Honestly, it's kind of funny how this always plays out. You've got these self-proclaimed fierce, fearless feminists constantly putting on a show of strength, empowerment, and bravado until the moment they face even a hint of criticism. Then suddenly, it's a full-blown meltdown. Case in point, Rachel Zegler. Once again, she's flipping the script and casting herself as the victim. And yep, it's the same old pattern we've seen before. The Snow White star recently admitted that the backlash over her controversial comments about the classic Disney film threw her into a bit of a tailspin. But let's be real, this firestorm was entirely of her own making. The outspoken 24-year-old took aim at Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, dismissing the beloved original as outdated and sexist. And unsurprisingly, that didn't sit well with fans. As if things couldn't get worse, Rachel Zegler took things even further by openly wishing harm on President Trump and his supporters on election night. It's no wonder so many insiders, including people from Disney and others who've worked directly with her, have described Zegler as immature, entitled, and an absolute nightmare to deal with. When things really started to spiral, here's how she responded. She left New York and headed back home to New Jersey, spending time with her family and her dog, according to a recent magazine piece. "My effing psychiatrist has seen me through all of it," she said in the interview. She claimed her therapist told her, "What you're going through isn't normal." And apparently, that one sentence really stuck with her. "That sentence did such wonders for me in multiple situations in my life," she said. She also credits anti-anxiety medication as a major turning point. "The anti-anxiety meds were truly a game changer," she said. "I just wasn't functioning, and I wanted to function in a way that made me feel confident in how I was moving through the world." So yeah, those helped her manage everything, or so she says. She went on to say, "I think a victim mindset is a choice, and I don't choose it. I also don't choose nastiness in the face of it." Really, Rachel? "I don't choose negativity in the face of it. I choose positivity and light and happiness. And I do believe at times happiness is absolutely a choice. Every day I wake up and think, I'm very lucky to live the life I live." Which is ironic considering that lucky life she's referring to seems to be grinding to a halt. If you check IMDb, there are currently no upcoming film projects with her name attached. Her Hollywood momentum completely stalled. At this point, she's mostly fallen back on theatrical work, a major step down from where she clearly thought her career was headed. And here's what really exposes the contradiction in everything she's preaching. She says she doesn't choose nastiness or negativity. But let's rewind to what she actually posted about Trump supporters. She literally said, "Rachel Zegler hopes Trump supporters never know peace, urged her followers to leave X because Elon Musk supported Trump, and ended it all with F Donald Trump." Yes, this is Disney's Snow White, folks. She also echoed musician Ethel Cain's message, writing, "May Trump supporters and Trump voters and Trump himself never know peace." Totally unhinged. And yet we're supposed to believe she's this glowing beacon of light and positivity? This, right here, is the real Rachel Zegler. Her actions and her words tell a very different story. She can put on whatever public face she wants, but let's be clear, not a single thing she said that caused this backlash came from a place of peace or kindness or optimism. Not one. What we saw was arrogance, hostility, and a deliberate push to divide, period. So what do you make of everything going on with Rachel Zegler? Drop your thoughts below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more.